Uh, and then afterwards, John then told us that he'll be leaving the company
Mhm.
at the end of the year.
Mhm.
So his last wedding was on Black Friday,
Mhm.
and that was it.
Well, how are you
That's
dealing?
funny, huh?
How are you?
That was funny. Like people leave on Fridays. People get fired on Fridays.
I don't know.
Okay. I just heard something from a movie recently, right?
Oh, I don't know. That's a movie.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then we picked up heavy ass mats from.
Well, wait. I didn't ask you the question, which is how are you doing with not talking to John all the time?
I
I
think
think
I'm
we
doing
should.
good.
I think we should discuss it because every other day you're like, "Oh, I called John and he didn't pick up."
I didn't call him every day.
Every other day I hear it. I hear it. And so maybe we should discuss it.
Yeah.
I want to give you the space to talk about it. You know, you're always saying it in passing while
Yeah.
we're trying to relax or we're trying to do something. It's like I don't really want to get into this right now. So this is our time. This is your space to speak. Um, I know that Jonathan means a lot to you, so
Yeah.
maybe we can discuss it a little bit.
Well, I mean, like it's been a long journey, right? So,
Yeah. Does it feel a little sad that he's not
well, we
picking
raised.
up the phone or like, he's not there, I guess. I guess he's not there.
Yeah, I guess it's. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, he can definitely pick up the phone if you
I
want
know,
to.
but why is he not picking up the phone?
Because he's sick right now. Caught the freaking flu.
Well, what I'm saying is, I said, well, I think I said this kind of harshly, but I think you
Mhm.
guys need a break. That's all.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of separation. So I said this because you kept saying it,
Yeah.
and I was getting a little bit annoyed. One because I was like, um, man, just let him go for a minute. You don't need to call him all the time or whatever. And I think I'm just assuming, but
Mhm.
if I'm John and I'm kind of like John, I
Yeah.
often would make the comparison. We're similar in a lot of ways how we think. And I would think that I would just need a break. I would need a break from the person who's always challenging me. So, for example, I'll give you an example. Like, Jeff used to call me a lot.
Mhm.
My mentor, and every phone call is a little bit nerve wracking because I want to show him my best. I want to show him that I've been learning, that I've been putting to use the things that he's been telling me to put into practice, or
Yeah.
I want to present my best self. And I feel like I can't do that with him. He wants to, like, he's like a coach, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would feel pressure. I would feel like every phone call is going to be pressure for me and my own insecurity or my own, like, selfishness to want to just relax and not talk about work or not talk about what next marketing thing I'm going to do. Um, I just would shy away from it.
Mhm.
So I feel like after all this time and most of your calls center around work,
Yeah.
I think subconsciously, I don't know if I'm just guessing, he just wants a break from that.
Yeah.
So don't take it personally, I would say, is just, it's not that he doesn't want to hang out with you or,
Huh.
of course, he loves you. He's your cousin. So, I mean, I think he just needs a break. He needs to not have you in his ear all the time right now.
Mhm.
I think he's trying to figure his shit out. He has a future wife that he needs to support. Maybe he needs to rely more on her a little bit. Like maybe they need to talk about things more instead of talking to you.
Yeah.
Um, and having that, being a little bit more on his own and independent. Where you
Mhm.
used to do a lot of stuff for him. You used to handle his finances. You know what I'm saying? So I think he just needs a break. You need a break too. I think it's nice. It feels more, I think, maybe it feels empty for you. Maybe it feels a little hurtful for you because you're the one leading,
Mhm.
and now he's not really following you anymore. I know what that feels like. That's like when Jenna started to grow up and not want to do everything that I like to do. She likes to do her own thing,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, that sucks. Like subconsciously,
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't want to just sit here and watch me play video games? She used to just do that. That's so boring, right? Like,
Hell
you
yeah,
want me
what
to just sit here? So that's what I'm saying is like the person
Yeah.
that you were leading, you know, you guys are growing up. He's growing up, and I think he just needs a break to just do his own thing, to not talk about work, to not be telling you how great or bad or whatever life is going, because that's a pressure. It's always a pressure when the elder sibling or elder cousin is like, so what are you doing now? Are you doing a good job? Are you being successful? Like Filipino families, like we're
Mhm.
notorious for that. What are you doing? How are you doing in school? Da da da. So I think he just needs a break, and you guys will be cool like in a couple months.
Yeah.
Want to hang out again? No problem.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you put it together.
So
I mean, I
think
felt that as well. I mean,
Yeah.
you already told me outside.
I
of
know,
this.
but you've been saying it, so I think it's on your mind, and I think.
Well, it's been on my mind because he didn't pick up his Christmas gift yet, and
Well,
sitting
that's
under
what
the
I'm
tree.
saying. Yeah, it's just chill. Like that's what a gift is for. It's
Yeah.
not for you to go, hey, come here, pick it up.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're so weird sometimes. It's like it's a gift. Give it freely
Yeah.
at their leisure. You know, it's not a means of control. Hey, I got a gift. You come over here now. It's not like that.
No, we were going to drop it off.
You know what I mean? No, I don't know about that. You just made that decision right
No,
now.
I just put it in the text.
Yeah,
like
so
3 days ago.
it's okay. I mean, I know where you're coming from, but that's not the reason for gifts, for them to come here.
Mhm.
Right? So yeah.
Well, we're just trying to clean up, and my mindset, how I am.
His
I just
gift
want
is
to.
this big, B.
But still, I
it's
don't like
this
things
big.
lingering a year later.
It's okay. It's not a year later. It's
Okay.
only been a couple days.
All right. And then